What's going on, YouTube? Have you ever wanted to mount your camera to the ceiling or overhead of your audio equipment so that you could have that overhead look, but you don't want to be using tripods on your desks and things that just take up space? A ceiling mount for your webcam would be more of a permanent solution that you could install, and whenever you want to have a camera above your setup for tutorials like this or for DJ live streams on YouTube or Twitch, then you can use this method. What I'm going to show you is how you can spend less than $10 at the hardware store and get everything that you need in order to make these mounts. So let's go and have a look at some of the materials that we have. We've got some basic drill bits, your drill. This is a 1/4 inch bit for metal, and this is an electrical cover plate for 4 11/16 junction box. Any cover plate will do. And then we have some mounting hardware depending on what type of ceiling you might have. If you have concrete ceiling, I suggest using the plugs with the number 10 screws. If you have drywall ceiling, I would recommend using something like these easy anchors with number 8x1 screws, which I don't have here. The washers are for something which I'll get to later, but in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this outside and we're gonna drill a hole right in the middle of it. And then we're gonna take this 1/4 20 screw, which is the exact thread count that matches all webcams, camera mounts. It's on the bottom of your DSLR camera. It's on the top of your tripod. It's on top of the tripod that I'm using to record this video with right now. So we're gonna drill the hole. We're gonna pass this through and tighten the nut down on the other side. And then what's gonna happen is we're gonna screw this to the ceiling, and the 1/4 20 bolt is gonna stick through, and then it's gonna allow us to attach things like this extension, which has a 1/4 20 screw hole in the bottom of it, or this phone mount for your iPhone or your smartphone with a 1/4 20 screw hole on the bottom, or as I showed you before, your webcam, which is what I'm gonna attach to it, same hole. So I'll be right back, and we'll go from there. I drilled the hole, I went outside, put my foot down on the step, put some weight on this with this hanging over the edge, drilled the hole through. Never drill with the plate in your hand, because if something catches, it's gonna slip, the plate's gonna spin around, it's gonna cut your hand. It's not gonna be pretty. So let's get on to the next step. All right, so you can see the hole that I've made. We're gonna grab the 1/4 20 by 3/4 bolt, stick it through. We're gonna put the nut on there, and then there's one more tool that I forgot to tell you guys about. Pliers. Gonna tighten that down so that it never comes undone. All right, so now we have our plate ready to go. This is gonna go on the ceiling with this part facing down. And as you can see, there's a little bit, this is rising up. So this isn't gonna sit flush to the ceiling because this guy. So what we're gonna wanna do is go find where we wanna hang it, mark our holes on the ceiling above our equipment. We're gonna maybe pre-drill the holes, you know, depending on whatever you're using. Hardware wise, depending on what ceiling you have. And then I got these washers. I'm going to use 3 of them per hole. There's 4, and what this is going to do is create an even surface on 4 corners so that it's not rocking about this point. All right, so I've marked out all my holes. I think I have lath and plaster ceilings, which means there's plaster and there's wood behind it. So I'm just gonna pre-drill with this, which is smaller than my screws, in order to just give them a nice pilot hole to slide on in there through the wood. All right, drilled all my holes. Next, I'm gonna change up the bit. Grab this guy. It's just a red square number 2. All right, now that all 4 screws are in the ceiling in most of the way with 3 washers on each screw, you can take your cover plate, complete with the 1/4-20 assembly that we already put together, and you can just slide it on because of the way these holes are designed. All right, and there you have it. Mount's finished. Let's put something on it. All right, folks. So there's the webcam screwed onto the telescopic mount, which is screwed to the ceiling using nothing but a cover plate, a couple of screws, a 1/4-20 bolt, and a 1/4-20 nut. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video to be useful. If you want to see more videos like these, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys again soon.